see humor. Hey, what's up? It's Brian Donato. Who am I? I'll talk about that in part 2. In this video, I'm going to talk about the purpose of this channel. See humor. I called it that because I want to encourage people to see humor in life's moments. That's your responsibility to expand your thinking from that lens. Also, this includes acting as your own personal comedian as needed, which includes laughing at yourself too. And I want to reference a great quote by the writer William Arthur Ward. He said one time that a well-developed sense of humor is the pole that gives you balance while walking the tightrope of life. And that's so true. No matter the situation, especially adversity, you need to be able to find humor and joy, and that can psychologically get you through that time period in a certain context. And my partner and I reference this idea on my main channel in the context of raising our son to be joyful. So I'm gonna show a short clip from that video right now. Have a positive relationship with adversity through humor. Another example, say in 2nd grade he has a broken ankle, right, and he has to have crutches the whole day. You're thinking, where's the humor in that? Well, I might make a joke and be like, hey, you don't have to open the door for yourself the whole day. They're gonna treat you like a king because of this. So everything is a laughing matter in a certain context. And I say that from experience. So I have some health issues. I lost some of my hearing in 2013 that I still deal with. I get vertigo on a consistent basis. And I know my lighthearted attitude towards that, finding humor, finding joy, positivity in that consistent struggle, that helps me get through it. And I want to reference a book right now, Man's Search for Meaning, by Viktor Frankl. So he's a person who survived the Holocaust. He was a neurologist and a psychiatrist. And he has 2 points from the book that I want to reference. One is a great quote where he says that seeing humor and seeing things in a humorous light is a trick that he learned while mastering the art of living. So he was able to psychologically overcome those experiences in the concentration camps through humor and finding joy. A specific example from the book is one night him and the other prisoners cracked jokes and were in a good mood the whole night, he said, upon realizing the camp they were going to didn't have a gas chamber. So if they were to die, it wouldn't be on the spot. So not hilarious circumstances, right? But he found humor and joy from that, and he was able to get through it psychologically. And this is the message that I want to convey through this channel too, because there's so much negativity right now, especially from the news, social media. It's all negative, and adversity is constant in life. It's just constant. If you focus on the negative 100% of the time when you're going through something, that's not helpful. You have to find a way to dance through your storm. Recognize the storm sometimes and be okay being sad and showing emotion and being vulnerable, but at the same time, you have to have a humorous mindset through it. Look for those opportunities to find joy and positivity through it. So I really hope this channel encourages people to see humor in all situations, even through their challenges. Another purpose of this channel is I want to encourage people to foster and express their creativity. I'm being very conscious to foster mine. So I'm not going online and looking up video ideas for this channel. So if you just see a video I do in the future that's correlated to another funny video out there, I guarantee you it's a coincidence, because I'm really trying to look within myself and my heart and be creative when I'm thinking of ideas for videos. And everyone has this in them. Pablo Picasso had a great quote on this. He said that all children are artists. The trick and challenge is remaining an artist as you grow up. That's so true. And I really hope you watching this, you explode your creativity onto the universe. Because look, the world right now, just talking to people, seeing people on TV, people are boring. A lot of people have an outward mask right now, but they have a mask over their true self too. And it's almost like you're just talking to a robot sometimes. So foster your creativity in communication too. And that creativity, you can articulate some deep topics through humor and creativity that you may not be able to in a normal context, not injecting humor into it. So that's a deep concept, but you can use humor in outwardly communicating with people, and creativity too with your thought process of thinking outside the box. And then also receiving information too. you can use your creativity to open your mind. I'm gonna reference a guy named Leo from actualize.org. This dude seriously has the deepest videos I've ever seen on YouTube. Look him up, actualize.org. His quote that stuck with me, I heard this one time. He said that a well-developed person, like a fully developed person, gets offended at nothing. That's a really deep quote. I don't know if I even fully agree with that quote because I'm still trying to process it. In general, I do though. So I think when you're creative, you can take kind of feedback and all this information, digest it, and it doesn't disrupt your inner peace. So that's a really deep thing, but I really hope this channel, I'm going to talk about some deep topics, go deep with creative topics, and I hope I encourage you to foster your own creativity when communicating with people and also receiving information. So in terms of the content for the channel, it's going to be diverse. There's going to be parodies, skits, some videos are going to be related to others, some won't be. In some videos, I'm going to communicate some deep messages through humor and creativity. Other videos may just be goofy, and honestly, there may not be any underlying deep message from it. So if this sounds interesting to you, please subscribe, hit me up on social media, any feedback or thoughts that you have too. Also, this is pretty much the only video and the next one that I'm not acting. I'm Brian Zanata. So with acting comes with the open interpretation to if I believe what I'm saying or not. So that's for you to interpret. Some videos you can definitely read between the lines and be like, look, Brian thinks this. He's just communicating it in a humorous and creative way. So the expectation of these videos is I'm gonna upload every 2 to 4 weeks. I'm hoping to start out every 2 weeks. And that's mainly because I don't want to sacrifice other areas of life, like my family time with my partner Miriam and my son Ace. I'm doing all of these videos actually when he's sleeping, most of the prep too when he's sleeping. And also, this is counter to some advice of just upload a lot of videos, put up a bunch of content. I don't really believe in that. I'm not ever going to sacrifice quality for quantity in any area of life. Because I believe when you put mediocre effort into anything, you lose your most authentic, greatest self. And I'm committed to that journey and I don't want to lose that. So in conclusion, I really hope this channel inspires you to see humor in life's moments, particularly adversity, receive communication in a creative way, and communicate things in a creative way. And while you're doing that, while you're showing your humor creative side, don't neglect other areas of life. Be well-rounded on this journey. So I'm looking forward to this journey of this See Humor channel, and I hope that you are too. See humor in life, please.